You were never broken. You've spent years convinced something was wrong with you, that if you just tried harder, were more disciplined, more normal, you would finally be enough. But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're a Ferrari engine running on diesel fuel. The statistics show that adults with unmanaged ADHD face 3 times more unemployment, 4 times more struggles with addiction, and twice the likelihood of divorce. Not because of weakness, but because they're using the wrong instruction manual for their hardware. That restlessness consuming you isn't a flaw. It's a Ferrari engine idling in traffic. A hurricane forced into a jar. Lightning trapped in copper wire. They told you to sit still, color inside the lines. But your mind moves like storm systems across continents, while others are still choosing which crayon to use. You feel everything at maximum volume. The texture of your shirt scraping your skin, the hum of fluorescent lights drilling into your skull. The shame of knowing you could be extraordinary if you could just get your brain to cooperate. You're not oversensitive, you're a high-definition soul trapped in a low-resolution world. And every day you wake up electric ideas crackling between synapses like exposed power lines. But someone convinced you that your natural frequency was chaos instead of symphony. They called it attention deficit disorder. But here's the truth they missed. You don't have a deficit. The problem was never your wiring. It was the world handing you a user manual written for completely different hardware. It's custom-built engineered for pattern recognition at hyperspeed, designed for creative problem-solving under impossible pressure, optimized for innovation when everyone else sees dead ends. Your dopamine system runs at a different baseline. It isn't broken, it's hungry. Your brain craves stimulation the way lungs crave oxygen. That boredom you can't tolerate isn't laziness. It's neurological suffocation. You don't need fixing. You need fuel. You don't need slowing down. You need direction. You might need support, but you absolutely need a mission for your power. Your hyperfocus isn't a symptom. It's your superpower in disguise. When something captures your full attention, you don't just work, you transcend. You disappear into flow states that bend the laws of productivity. Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, Richard Branson, Will Smith, ADHD minds that learned to aim their chaos instead of fighting it. That obsession eating your brain right now. That rabbit hole you can't climb out of. That's not distraction. It's your internal GPS screaming the coordinates of your destiny. You're not late to life. You're not failing at being normal. Normal wasn't designed for minds that see around corners and through dimensions. You are a dragon being judged on your ability to be a goldfish. That intensity they fear is exactly what a dying world is begging for. But if you keep pretending to be a goldfish, 5 years from now you'll still be starting projects you never finish. Still sabotaging relationships, still watching others build the life you know you're capable of. That little kid inside you who couldn't sit still asked 12 questions a minute and saw magic in everything. They weren't wrong about reality. They were just early. The 7-day challenge. For the next 7 days, hunt for one thing. Moments when you feel most alive. Not productive. Not acceptable. alive. That 2 a.m. coding session, that conversation that exploded with ideas, that rabbit hole you fell into and emerged changed. Capture it. Voice memo, screenshot, journal entry, whatever traps lightning. At the end of 7 days, you won't see randomness. You'll see a patterner blueprint your wiring, revealing the architecture of your genius. Then build systems that feed your chaos instead of starving it. Stop apologizing for needing what you need. You don't need healing from who you need permission to become who you've always been. That restless energy isn't a problem to solve, it's rocket fuel waiting for ignition. That wandering mind isn't a deficit, it's a compass pointing toward uncharted territory. You were never broken. You were always becoming. You are underfed power mistaken for brokenness. The challenge starts now. Say it. Day 1 underfed power. Then name the one thing that made you feel alive today. Return tomorrow. Because every day you try to be normal is a day someone with your wiring is building the life you want. We are not broken. We are the ones they built the wrong world for. And our time is now.